Me again. Gonna do my blog. Not much to it. Just gonna say some things. Some things I'm gonna read off the internet for you that you could probably read yourself better. And you're probably not interested either. But I'm still gonna do it. Let's see where we are. We're on a psychology fact. This is a mind-blowing psychology fact, apparently. That's me thinking, trying to find which one I'm on. Being alone for a long time is as bad for your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Apparently, that's according to this mind-blowing psychology fact. Does that mean every day it's as bad? Or how long has it got to be on your own for it to be as bad as 15 fags? Not every day, surely. Yeah, as usual with the internet, the so-called facts leave you with more questions than answers, don't they? Right, so now we're going to have a biology fact for you. And as I say, this is the internet, so no guarantee that any of the facts that I tell you are actually true. But, feel free to take the nugget of information that you receive from me and then look it up. That one I did yesterday about Cynthia, a living organism whose parent was a computer, did actually exist, yeah. Right, corneas are the only tissues that don't require blood. That's in the eye. They don't require blood, okay. I won't give it any blood then. That should solve that problem. Right, now let's do a geography fact. Geography fact. I've got to scroll down the page to find the geography fact. It's all the rage. Geography fact. I belong in a cage. Right, the King Ranch in Texas is bigger than the state of Rhode Island. Now, I know Texas was supposed to be big, so we had that fact the other day about Texas being enormous. And there's enough... What was that fact the other day about Texas? Let me see if I can find it again. It was something astronomical. Every person in the world can fit in Texas and be given over 1,000 square feet in which to live. That's insanely big. Insanely big. I still don't believe that. Was it trillion square feet? That'd be, was it how many million people in the world? I can't remember. I did the same thing last time I tried to figure this out. But there's just one ranch which is bigger than a whole another state. I have to look up a map of America. Look how big Texas is. Okay, philosophy quote of the day. This is another one by that Linda Poindexter. There is a place that lies directly in the middle of worrying about nothing and worrying about everything. It's called sanity. Yes, well, I'm probably on the wrong end of that now. I'm more in a worrying about everything kind of thing. That's why I'm off sick at the moment, because my mind, my brain, I'm sad, that kind of rubbish. Oh, today, by the way, is election day in the UK. I voted. I hope you went out there and did your civic duty and voted. I hope you all voted for the same person I voted for. Well, not the same person, but the same party. Yes, you probably didn't. Yeah, I've got the feeling that I'm going to be even more depressed tomorrow when the results come in. Oh well, we shall see. We can but hope. Right. Let's do history on this day. You have to bear with me because I've got to get to the page. Right, so it's the 8th of June. I've got to click the buttons to get to the right thing and press go, and it should lead me to the correct one. And I will read it to you. Okay. On this day, 8th of June, 793, Lindisfarne Monastery in Northumbria is sacked by Viking raiders and the monks are slaughtered. That's very naughty. You're very naughty, you Vikings. And I don't, I'm not that fond of religious people myself, but in slaughtering them and stealing all their silver and gold, not very nice, really, is it? Okay, and in 1929, Margaret Bondfield becomes Britain's first female cabinet minister, serving as Minister of Labour. So 1929, first. So Minister of Labour, but for which cabinet? Was she Conservative or was she Labour? Was she a Minister of Labour for Labour or Minister of Labour for Conservative? I'm not sure. It doesn't say. We have quite a few female MPs now, so we should do. Cabinet. Oh no, cabinet minister or MP. A cabinet minister. She was actually in the cabinet. Yeah, I got that wrong, didn't I? Right, on this day in 1946, Field Marshal Lord Montgomery leads a grand victory parade for World War II through London. Cool. Right, now for a deep philosophical quote. Someone actually gave me an answer. I think it's a deep philosophical quote. I think they just said aliens. Aliens is the answer. Aliens is the answer to everything. Where does the soul live? I would say the soul lives in the mind of religious people because it doesn't exist. As far as I'm concerned, I don't believe it exists. We are just machines made of biological organs. That's what I say. We have our minds with our thoughts, so I don't think we have any particular intrinsic soul. I don't believe so anyway. I don't think so. Right, poem time, then I can bugger off. Here's a poem by Stephen Spender, who lived from 1909 to 1995. It's a poem called The Truly Great. I think continually of those who are truly great, who from the womb remembered the soul's history, through corridors of light where the hours are suns, endless and singing, whose lovely ambition was that their lips, still touched with fire, should tell of the spirit, clothed from head to foot in song, and who hoarded from the spring branches their desires fallen across their bodies like blossoms. What is precious is never to forget the essential delight of the blood drawn from ageless springs, breaking through rocks in worlds before our earth. Never to deny its pleasure in the morning simple light, nor its grave evening demand for love. Never to allow gradually the traffic to smother with noise and fog the flowering of the spirit. Near the snow, near the sun, in the highest fields, see how these names are fettered by the waving grass, and by the streamers of white cloud, and whispers of wind in the listening sky. The names of those who in their lives fought for life, who wore at their hearts the fire's centre. Born of the sun, they travelled a short while toward the sun, and left the vivid air signed with their honour. That was it. That was a poem. I read it rather well, I think, this time. That was Stephen Spender, and the poem was called The Truly Great. I am not truly great, that is for sure. I am very lowly and insignificant. Bye! You're low and insignificant too.